Welcome to The Flow, hosted by Bob Martin, slightly edgy glimpses into politics, culture, society, and being human.
Hi, I'm Bob Martin, and this is The Flow. I want to talk to you today about two political ideas that have been sold to ordinary Americans for decades. They come with different names, different slogans, different salespeople, but I want to argue that underneath the packaging, they are the exact same product. And it is a product that has never, not once, delivered what it promised. Let's start in Texas and school vouchers. Now, Governor Greg Abbott is pushing a school voucher program. He's not the only one. It's all over the country. He's calling it school choice. Sounds great, right? Who doesn't want choices for their kids? But a Texas state representative named James Tallarico, who is now running for the U.S. Senate, said something recently that grabbed my attention. He said, "It's not school choice, it's the school's choice." Now, think about what that means. Private schools can reject any child for any reason at any time, no explanation required. So, if your kid has a learning disability, if she doesn't share the school's religion, if your family doesn't check the right boxes, the school can say no, and there's nothing you can do about it. You know, a majority of counties in Texas don't have a single private school in them, not one. So, for millions of families, the choice the governor is talking about simply does not exist. It's a choice the way a menu is a choice when the kitchen is closed. Private schools don't have to provide transportation. If you can't drive your kid there, they don't go. Private schools don't have to provide special education services. If your child has special needs, the door may already be closed before you even knock. And the vouchers. In Texas, those vouchers are worth about $10,000. And that sounds like real money. But most private schools cost a lot more than that. Some cost twice that. So if you're a working family and you get a $10,000 voucher for a $20,000 school, you still can't afford it. What you have is a coupon that doesn't cover the bill. But here's the part that should make you genuinely angry. The wealthy family that was already sending their kid to that $20,000 school, well, they just got a $10,000 discount on you, courtesy of the Texas taxpayers. And this doesn't go just for Texas. The same is true from Alabama to New York, from Seattle to Miami. Tallarico called it welfare for the wealthy. And then he said this, and I want you to really hear it. He said, "There are a lot of self-proclaimed Christians pushing these vouchers, and I can't think of anything more unchristian than stealing from the poor to give to the rich." What vouchers actually do is take money out of public schools, the schools that take every child, no matter what, and redirect it to private institutions and families who were already fine. It is a transfer of wealth, socialism, so to speak, from the bottom to the top, dressed up as opportunity. Now, hold on to that image, because we have seen this before. We have seen this before. For about 40 years, a chunk of American economic policy has rested on something called supply-side economics. You might know it as trickle-down. And here's the pitch. Give the tax breaks to the wealthy people and corporations, the job creators, and they'll invest that money, expand their businesses, hire more workers, and the benefits will flow down to everyone else. So let me give you a simple picture of why that does not work. Say someone owns a factory and it makes 1,000 widgets a day. It can make 1,000 widgets a day. That's the capacity. But right now, the demand is 900 widgets a day. Things are going fine. Now, the government gives the factory owner a big tax cut and says, go create some jobs. But why would she build a second factory? To make more widgets that nobody is ordering? Well, now, that's not an investment, that's just waste. Business owners don't expand business because they have extra cash. They expand because they have more customers. So the tax money goes somewhere else. Stock buybacks, executive bonuses, financial instruments, maybe a bigger yacht. None of that creates a job. None of it raises a wage. But now flip it. What if instead you put that money in the hands of working families? People who actually need it and will spend it on groceries, car repairs, maybe even some widgets. And when the widget demand goes from 900 to 1,200 a day, guess what the factory owner is going to do? She builds a second factory. Not because she got a tax break. Nope, because she has customers. Demand creates jobs. That's the whole ballgame. Now, here's the proof. During the Eisenhower administration, the top marginal tax rate was above 90%, and the economy boomed. We built the interstate highway system. We created housing for veterans. We grew the largest middle class in American history. Nobody was crying about job creators being overtaxed. But since Reagan, every major tax cut has come with the same promise: growth, jobs, shared prosperity, and every time the documented outcome has been stock buybacks, soaring executive pay, and a growing national deficit that somehow becomes your problem, not theirs. Now let's take a look at these two things together. The school choice, supply side economics. One promises your kids a better future. The other promises you a better economy. Both are sold as benefits for regular people. Both are engineered to deliver for people who are already doing great. The voucher program takes money from public schools and sends it upward. Trickle-Down takes money from the public treasury and sends it upward. Different packaging, same direction. And both are wrapped in language that makes you feel like you're the winner when you're actually the one paying. School choice, job creators, freedom, opportunity. Those aren't descriptions, they're costumes. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, hey, that's on us. In order to go with the flow, you have to understand the flow.